Well, hello, my keto support community. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom and Food. And here we go with another video. I can't believe that it's April, can you? Woo, here we go. So, anyway, this is how I would describe my food behavior, my carb, sugar, food addiction in one little phrase. I am one bite away. Can you identify with that? I am one bite away from gaining all my weight back, from losing all the momentum and the health benefits and the perks of doing the keto program for the last 6 or 7 years with one bite away. I know I've become so attuned with my body. It's not that I can do intuitive eating with aplomb. But what I can do is identify that one bite that puts me from a nice OMAD right into the overeating phase that leads to a binge, that leads to the one bite away from the disaster. And I don't want to go there today. So I'm kind of able to identify that bite. I know that bite. There's a little voice inside of me. It's very, very, very quiet. And it says, girlie, this next bite could lead you down that path of overeating, doubling your portion. I have portion distortion. That's why I still use a kitchen scale, because I could get into trouble. That's why I use little utensils and little fiesta plates and bowls and dishes and the smallest of the small that I can buy, because I'd rather have, I know this may sound wacky to some people, but it makes sense to me and a few others. I'd rather have an abundant plate or bowl or dish than that little piece of meat and the hot veggies around it on this like dinner plate. To me, a dinner plate now seems so massive. And I've got this glass bowl that I use for my salad. It's not a huge salad, but it's a salad. And so I just like to have the abundant vessel for my food. And to me, that says to my brain, my silly little brain, it fools it. Don't tell my brain that I'm fooling it still. That like, oh, this is a great portion. This is a great hearty meal that you're having here, even though the plate went from this to this, right? I use the salad size plate, I guess, of the Fiesta, or it used to also be called a luncheon size plate. And obviously, they never get the memo that you're supposed to have, your lunch like a king, or breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, and dinner like a pauper, right? And here's the dinner plates. So, anyway, because of the portion distortion and my one bite away, I do these things. It's just part of my lifestyle now. The smaller plates, the smaller utensils. I eat like I'm a little kid, and it just all helps. The little voice that tells me that's the one bite too many means that there could have been too much on the plate, too much in the bowl. That doesn't happen often, but I know it and I feel it when I do it. And if you've suffered binging in your food history, you know what that one bite away can lead you to. And nobody wants that for anybody else. It's just a miserable place to be, where your head you just lose all sense, all senses, all sensibility, all accountability, right? And you just go for that gusto of the more, the more. And for all of my years of overeating, and binging, but more overeating. So like every meal was like too much. That is kind of a synopsis of how I ate. So I had a huge breakfast, a huge lunch, snacks throughout, and then that huge dinner. And as I got better, I remember watching Hungry Girl one time, and she talked about adding like a bag of steamed broccoli to, like, if you had a frozen entree, some sort of thing like a Smart One or Healthful Choice or what Healthy Choice, whatever those are, and you add the bag of broccoli to it, and you just kind of beef it up. Um, I still remain a volume eater to this day. So my volume pretty much comes from a lot of veg. I know, don't cringe, Mike from Carnomad. So, but that is what works for me. But I still have to be careful because I can overdo veggies too. And what I do now in my food plan, because I'm on maintenance, is I allow squashes, I allow a sweet potato. Today I'm having a yellow Yukon with my steak. It's just, to me, that is a keto treat. Yes, it's higher in carbs. Yes, it's a nightshade deal. But it tastes good, feels good, looks good, and I want it, and I'm on maintenance. So that's what I'll have. I don't go crazy, but I will have, the squash or the potato baked and enjoy my meal. There was this, or there still could be, if it fits your macros, it's like IFIFM. I guess that's how it goes. And so for me, if it fits the plate. So today it's the Big Green Egg Day as I record this. And so on my luncheon size plate, I will have my choices of veg. Now, we cook a lot on Sunday with the big green egg, the Brussels sprouts, and the cauliflower in Lodge brand cast iron pots. They're, like this. And so they get the smoky, crusty flavor. And so that, along with the potato, I think I've got wax beans and 1 ounce of carrots. And so that goes on the luncheon size plate. And the ribeye that I get at the butcher's later on this morning, that will go on top. I don't eat the entire ribeye. I don't weigh and measure on Sunday. I just do eyeballing, and it's on the plate, and that's the way that it goes. And I'll have some ghee on the veg, just because it's Sunday and it's a treat. I love my Fourth and Heart pink Himalayan salt ghee, and it's a nice day. But I know that I'm one bite away from wrecking my day. It doesn't ruin my life if I did that, because I've been in this program of doing keto in my own structured and disciplined way for so many years that I just know things. I know what will fill my tummy, what will say, that's good. That's good. Push yourself away. Go do your dental hygiene. Call it a day, girly. And it works. I like that. I also practice clean intermittent fasting. If you're not familiar with the clean added in front of the intermittent fasting, put it up here on the YouTube search button, and you will see some people that do clean intermittent fasting, and you will see the devil in the details of that. I don't want to get into it here now. Don't ask me below. Just look for clean intermittent fasting. Even do it on a Google search, because you may find Facebook groups or something like that. And it just works for me. It ended up being a game changer. I don't know why, but I lost the poundage that I put on from being all carnivore for 8 or 9 months. And I didn't like those 8 or 9 pounds. I always felt full. It wasn't a comfortable full. It wasn't a content cat purring full. There's a difference between that full of, I was eating pounds of meat, and yeah, I just missed my veg. And so I will be full by the time I finish my OMAD, eating a keto food plan. And it lasts the whole 24 hours to the next day, which is the next OMAD, and the clean intermittent fasting principles and practices that I have in those other 23 hours. It just is it's a nice plan for me. I don't know if you can do it. I know some people say, I'll do anything but not have my stuff in my coffee, be it heavy whipping cream, be it half and half, be it Splenda, whatever it is, that they're not budging, or they're flavored soda waters, they're not budging. And that's fine. That's, we all do what we do, and we all have, I'll do anything buts. And so that's how I roll with the plan. And it just helps me. But I have to be still 100% knowing that I'm one bite away. And every day I ask my higher power in the morning for 24 hours of food sanity, food abstinence, and food sobriety. It's my SAS: sanity, abstinence, sobriety, Sarah. I like being sassy, And so that's how I'm rolling here today. I'm really glad that you're here. Have a wonderful Friday, and I hope that you have a nice, tight program that suits just what you want, and your results are just like this. I'll see you here the next time. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. That's how it goes with keto, and I'm one bite away, no matter what. Bye-bye for now.